Welcome to this new video. In this video, I'll speak about the various problems that we face related to web camera while we try to access this through a browser and how we can resolve those problems just by tweaking some settings. So there are two frequent error messages that we get. The first one is permission denied and the second one is could not start video source. You see a permission denied message when your browser does not have permission to use your web camera. The second problem, could not start video source. This happens in three cases mostly. The very first one is if there is any antivirus installed in your PC and that is blocking your web camera from privacy point of view. Secondly, if there is another application that is already using your web camera in the background and that application is not letting your browser to use the web camera you want to use. The third reason for this is in Windows 10 there we have a privacy setting regarding camera. So now that we know the reasons behind this, let's look into all of them one by one and see how we can resolve them. So let's start with the first one, permission denied. So let me quickly go to my browser. Now here under the webcam section you can see there is a message called permission denied. So in order to resolve such problem you have to go to your address bar and to the left of the address bar you can see a lock symbol. You have to click on this lock symbol and then under the camera section you have to select allow and then click outside. Once you click outside the browser will ask you to reload the page. You have to click on reload and now you can see my browser is accessing my web camera. Now look at the message given in webcam section. In this case you can clearly notice the information mentioned here says could not start video sources. If you'll go ahead and check with the camera permission you can see it is by default allow. Now as I mentioned, one of the reason why this problem happened is because of the antivirus. So if there is any antivirus installed in your PC you can visit them. And in this case I'm showing you the demonstration on Quick Heal Total Security. I'll go to the privacy section. Then we have a webcam protection. And you can see right now the webcam protection is running. So what I'll do is I'll turn this off temporarily or I will keep it turned on and go to setting and I'll add the application for which I want the permission by the Quick Heal to let that application use the web camera. So the easiest way is to keep that turned off temporarily, which I have already done. Now I'll close it. I'll refresh the page now. And now you can see the browser is able to access my web camera. The same message, which is could not start video source, can also be caused if there is another application running in your PC in the background and that is using your web camera already. Now one of such application is Zoom client, another one is Skype, or let us say for that matter even camera app of Windows 10. So if any one of these are running at the back end and they are accessing your camera, then your browser will not be able to access your camera. So let us see how we can resolve all such problems. This time you can see again the message is could not start video source and it also says unable to access webcam, close all other applications and click here to try again. Now there is another way to test your camera that I would like to discuss at this point of time, that is online camera test. And then the very first link that appears, webcamtest.com, you have to visit that. And then you can see portal is trying to detect whether there is any video camera attached or not. And you can see there is a message, a web camera was detected. So I'll click on test my cam. Once I'll click, it will ask me to allow the browser to use the camera. So I'll click on allow and you can see the webcam is able to access my camera. So that is another way to identify whether you have a functional camera attached with your PC or. Now here you can see that still we are getting the same error, that is could not start video source. So in order to resolve this problem, I will quickly check if there are another applications which are running in my system or not by quickly going to Task Manager. And there I can see there is a camera application running in my PC. Now similarly, if I have Zoom client or a Skype installed, or there is a browser which is using Google Meet, then all of these will be listed here. So you have to ensure that none of those apps which uses your camera generally are running. And if you find one of those, you have to select that app and you have to end the task. But before that, let's look at the camera button here, and you can see there is a camera app which is already running and it is capturing my face as well. And that is the reason perhaps why this browser is not able to access my camera. So what I'll do is I'll minimize this. I'll close the camera app. I'll close the task manager now. I'll go to browser again. I'll give it a refresh. And you can see now the browser is working fine with the camera. The third reason why you could get a message like could not start video source is because of the Windows 10 privacy settings. So just to demonstrate this, again I'm going to portal. Now again have a look. We got the same message, could not start video source, and at this point of time I'm pretty much sure that there is no antivirus running in my system. I have also ensured there are no application which is accessing my webcam. So the third thing that you can look for is going to the setting by clicking on start menu, click on setting, go to privacy, then select camera, and then ensure that this button is turned on. Once you click on this button, you can see these two are turned on. The second one has turned on automatically. You have to close the setting page. You have to give it a refresh. And you can see the browser has started using the web camera. So these are various techniques which you can use in order to resolve camera related issues. I hope you found this video useful. And if that is so, then do like this video and subscribe the channel for more such videos in future too.